Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A nonmetallic bivalent element that is normally a colorless, odorless, tasteless, non-flammable diatomic gas constitutes 21% of the atmosphere by volume, the most abundant element in the Earth's crust. A nonmetallic bivalent element that is normally a colorless, odorless, tasteless, non-flammable diatomic gas constitutes 21% of the atmosphere by volume, the most abundant element in the Earth's crust. The blood group whose red cells carry neither the A nor B antigens. People with type O blood are universal donors. A nonmetallic bivalent element that is normally a colorless, odorless, tasteless, non-flammable diatomic gas constitutes 21% of the atmosphere by volume, the most abundant element in the Earth's crust. The 15th letter of the Roman alphabet. An artifact that is one of the individual parts of which a composite entity is made up, especially a part that can be separated from or attached to a system. A component or constituent element of a system. Any of the more than 100 known substances, of which 92 occur naturally, that cannot be separated into simpler substances and that singly or in combination constitute all matter. An abstract part of something. The grammatical elements of a sentence. A straight line that generates a cylinder or cone. One of four substances thought in ancient and medieval cosmology to constitute the physical universe. The alchemists believed that there were four elements. The most favorable environment for a plant or animal. Water is the element of fishes. The situation in which you are happiest and most effective. In your element. A fossil fuel in the gaseous state, used for cooking and heating homes. A volatile flammable mixture of hydrocarbons, hexane and heptane and octane etc., derived from petroleum, used mainly as a fuel in internal combustion engines. A state of excessive gas in the alimentary canal. The state of matter distinguished from the solid and liquid states by relatively low density and viscosity, relatively great expansion and contraction with changes in pressure and temperature, the ability to diffuse readily, and the spontaneous tendency to become distributed uniformly throughout any container. A pedal that controls the throttle valve. He stepped on the gas. Show off. A fluid in the gaseous state having neither independent shape nor volume and being able to expand indefinitely. Attack with gas, subject to gas fumes. The despot gassed the rebellious tribes. Any of the more than 100 known substances, of which 92 occur naturally, that cannot be separated into simpler substances and that singly or in combination constitute all matter. A bluish translucent magnetic liquid obtained by compressing gaseous oxygen and then cooling it below its boiling point, used as an oxidizer in rocket propellants. A bluish translucent magnetic liquid obtained by compressing gaseous oxygen and then cooling it below its boiling point, used as an oxidizer in rocket propellants. Brine-cured salmon that is lightly smoked. The part of the Earth's surface covered with water, such as a river or lake or ocean. They invaded our territorial waters. A facility that provides a source of water. The town debated the purification of the water supply. Binary compound that occurs at room temperature as a clear, colorless, odorless, tasteless liquid. Freezes into ice below 0 degrees centigrade and boils above 100 degrees centigrade. Widely used as a solvent. Liquid excretory product. The child had to make water. Supply with water, as with channels or ditches or streams. A liquid necessary for the life of most animals and plants. He asked for a drink of water. Fill with tears. His eyes were watering. Once thought to be one of 4 elements composing the universe, Empedocles. Provide with water. We watered the buffalo. Secrete or form water, as tears or saliva. My mouth watered at the prospect of a good dinner. Binary compound that occurs at room temperature is a clear, colorless, odorless, tasteless liquid. Freezes into ice below 0 degrees centigrade and boils above 100 degrees centigrade. Widely used as a solvent. A colorless gas, O3, soluble in alkalis and cold water. A strong oxidizing agent. Can be produced by electric discharge in oxygen or by the action of ultraviolet radiation on oxygen in the stratosphere, where it acts as a screen for ultraviolet radiation. Exposed to fresh air. The mass of air surrounding the Earth. It was exposed to the air. Travel via aircraft. Air travel involves too much waiting in airports. Exposed to cool or cold air so as to cool or freshen. Air the old winter clothes. A slight wind, usually refreshing. As he waited, he could feel the air on his neck. A succession of notes forming a distinctive sequence. She was humming an air from Beethoven. A distinctive but intangible quality surrounding a person or thing. An air of mystery. Broadcast over the airwaves, as in radio or television. We cannot air this X-rated song. Make public. She aired her opinions on welfare. Medium for radio and television broadcasting. The program was on the air from 9 till midnight. A mixture of gases, especially oxygen, required for breathing, the stuff that the wind consists of. Air pollution. Be broadcast. This show will air Saturdays at 2 p.m. Exposed to warm or heated air, so as to dry. Once thought to be one of 4 elements composing the universe, Empedocles. The region above the ground. Her hand stopped in mid-air.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.